Would you like to see the mini albums I made using the sweater weather collection? Well, stay tuned and I'll be happy to show you. Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and I am crafting in my RV in the beautiful state of Vermont where it is almost sweater weather. The leaves are changing. It's still nice. It's like in the high 60s, but I know that sweater weather will be coming. Now I used some of this collection just for a little project I needed to do. I used some of the solids, but I still had like a collection and a half. And I wanted to make some quick little albums just so I could put for sale in the campground that I'm at, because people keep saying, well, what is it you do? So let me show you what I made. I made some mini albums, obviously. These are cute little mini albums. They measure 6.5 by 5.5 with an 1.5 inch spine. The reason I made this size is because I had made a lot of 5.5 by 7.5 mini albums with a tutorial, and I had a lot of the size left over. Or it might have been 6.5 by 6.5 mini albums. In any case, I had a lot of chipboard left over, so that enabled me to make a bunch of mini albums. Because not only did I make these two, but I made two more. So basically, these are mirror images of each other. These are the same. They're the same format. I just decorated them differently. So I will take you through. The leaves are falling. Autumn is calling. So I used a flower from my stash, but I also used a die cut. I think it was a Lawn Fawn stitched leaf die cut. And I inked it a little bit just to add some interest to this. That is obviously a 4x4 cut apart. I pieced a couple of pieces of paper together. In the sticker sheet, there were these little hearts, so I added them to the top. Inside, I simply took a 3x4 cut apart and added it. There were some of these scraps that were 3.25 by 4.25. I think I did that on purpose. So I could make just a little add room for photos and or journaling there. I do have a magnet closure in that. The page I made two of a pocket page style and two of an open page style, so there's an insert. So for the pocket page, it's a 2.5 inch pocket, and I used a lot of the inserts for that. In the top, I made a tag using a couple of different colors of scraps basically, but it makes an interesting tag. And the tag itself is 3.75 by 4.25, and I actually used a pen and stitched around that. That was a lot of tags to stitch, but I think it made a nice little addition. I had some extra ribbon in my stash. This ribbon actually says Hello Fall, and I just tied it at the top with some twine. I added a little touch of glue in there just to keep it from unraveling. And also, you could add a photo to the back of this and just put photos in the pocket pages. Why not? So here's the other pocket page in the back. There is the apple tag. I think I cut that down. It was a 4x6 cut apart. I just cut down a little bit, 5.5 by 4.25. So you still could add almost a 4x6 photo. This was paper from, I guess it was Echo Park, or it could have been somebody else. But I had extra paper in my stash trying to stretch the paper, because after I made the 4 albums, I thought, I need a little bit more. So I added just a couple of stickers here. The tops of these stickers have been powdered so they don't stick to the cut apart. I took some stickers and just put them along the side here just to add a little interest to it. I added some of the hearts that, as you can see, were from the holes in this border strip. I added a little sticker there that's open, by the way, and a little sticker there. And there is a hidden photo mat inside this page that I used my tab punch board and tab punch to make. I know I've showed that how I do that on other videos. So the back side of this has room for a small photo. I just didn't want all of them to be similar to that. So this photo spot is about 4 1/8 by 3 1/2. So a 4 by 3 photo would fit on there perfectly. I added just a couple of stickers to this page. And as a little bonus, I just added a little journaling spot up there. A couple of cut aparts in this page. Autumn Beauty and Life is So Beautiful. And the journaling card on the back and room to add photo there. Again, more stickers for this pocket. And this is open at the top, which gives me room to put the tag. I'm going to do it this way. So again, this is different ribbon and different twine that I had just to tie at the top. And you can add photos to these cut aparts or just tuck photos in the pages. Fallelujah. Room to add your photo. And because there's the sweater here, I added the sweater there because it's sweater weather. All right, here's another small photo. I just added a scrap of paper here on the side, the little cozy sticker and the pretty little flower cluster and room here. I just thought that would be a fun place to journal. And I love the pumpkins. I have them up in the front, but that way you get sort of a close-up look. And here is the hidden photo mat for that page. And I was running out of papers. I guess I could have put a plain one here, but you could add something as a tuck spot there. A couple of stickers. And here I had taken whatever stickers I had left over, added them onto some cardstock, added a couple of small little things. So this is room for 3 by 3 or 3 by 2 3/4 photos. You can put 2 on the page there. And on the back cover, I just paper pieced a little bit, put this red strip as a border, and there is another sticker. There is the spine, and there is that one. And bonus, you get to take a look at this. I'll go a little bit quicker through this one. It's the same style mini album. I just used different paper and different stickers. So you can see what is here. There is another cut apart there. Hidden photo mat on that page. Tuck spot on that page. Here we go with the 3 by 4 cut apart. And another tag popping up, which makes it, you see the ribbon up at the top, and I thought that was interesting. This was actually a 4 by 6 cut apart. I cut down one of these strips and added it here to the bottom with a season of change. And there is that. Room to journal on the back. Here's another one of those. I guess I did 4 of those because there were 2 of each. There's the hidden photo mat. Again, you can tell, same style, different stickers and papers that I used, but apple of my eye, and there is that. So I successfully used 1 1/2 paper collections, and I didn't have anything left by the time all said and done, and I was able to successfully make these 4 mini albums. I have 2 more of the same style coming up. I made 6 mini albums when I was making the bases, so I still need to fill those up with something real fun. So I had a lot that I wanted to use this month, and this took me not even 1 day to make the 6 mini albums and decorate that. I was in a mood. I was working in fast mode. So these will be on the Etsy shop pretty soon. So if they don't sell at the campground, then they'll sell on Etsy. So I'll put the link in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.